Hey, and welcome to the fifth episode of the Two Left Feet podcast. I am joined today by a very, very special guest. Uh, mi dama, mi novia, mi amiga mejor.
Sí, mi mejor
Qué
amiga.
bueno, mi
Sí.
amor. Francesca Pena.
Hey, y'all.
Dios mío. ¿Cómo está hoy?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Estoy bien, estoy bien.
Sí,
Sí, sí.
puedo verte.
All right, so just as I guess an update, um, today I did a lot of work. I was able to set up everything that I needed to do. So this is really the first in-house episode. I'm very excited. Do a lot of work and a lot of research through like Google and YouTube and like really calling people, just trying to figure out how to get it all set up, man. But I finally got it set up, so I'm very excited to be doing this. I'm extremely happy.
I'm excited too.
Que bueno, que bueno. All right, so today we're gonna just get to know my guest today, Miss Francesca. So, Miss Francesca, how long have you been dancing?
That's a tricky question. So I grew up in a household where people just love to dance.
Where are you from exactly? Tell me.
I was born and raised in Puerto Rico,
Okay.
but my family's from Dominican Republic.
Okay. And so everyone in your family, you grew up dancing. Like, what do you
Yeah,
mean by that?
it was just a thing at home. Like we will get together every weekend and we will just play some music, play some domino, and that's what's the thing at home.
Okay. Okay. And
Yeah.
so you play music. What type of music do you mean though?
Um, so we were really into bachata, merengue, not into too much salsa, but yeah, perico ripiao. That's what we used to do at home.
Okay. Okay. For
Yeah.
sure. Okay. And so you grew up in Puerto Rico.
Mhm.
At what age did you come to the United States?
I was 17. I was
17.
17.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And
Been
then
a
so
few.
you came by yourself. You came with your family. What?
I came with my mom and my youngest brother.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And I guess why did you move here? I'm curious.
Well, my family used to travel back and forth. Well, my mom really between Puerto Rico and New Orleans. So it just got to a point where she was traveling so much, and every time she used to travel, she will stay longer and longer. So it didn't make any sense to keep traveling back and forth.
Okay.
So we just
Okay.
decided to move.
Okay. Now I'm very curious. You have a strong accent. Do you know how to speak English?
Can you understand me?
I'm joking. All right. So you moved here when you were 17.
Yeah.
What did you do from there? Did you go to college? Did you go to like high school? What did you do when you got here?
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
Yeah, like nothing for about a year.
What you
A
mean?
year
You
and a
just stayed at
half.
home? What do you mean you didn't do?
Yeah, like I just tried to so when I was in Puerto Rico I had already started college and I thought I could just go to college when I came here and that was not the case. So
What
it took
happened?
me because of the language barrier, I couldn't just go to college. I got to go through the ESL process and I could understand that. I did not want to go through that. I was just like, what?
So hold on. So you're saying when you first moved here, you didn't know any English?
Oh yeah, like nothing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's actually pretty intense. So you moved to a whole different country where you didn't even know the
Yeah.
language. Okay, that's quite the barrier.
That was, if anybody's watching this that is just trying to pick somebody up and just move to another place, just make sure that you do that right. You need to transition as smoothly as you can.
Okay.
Don't just do that.
So I'm curious, how difficult was learning English for you then?
So I personally refused to learn the language for like almost 2 years. I was like, no.
And I'm curious why.
I just didn't want to. I was very, very upset. Like it was really hard for me to transition, to upset the environment.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's, what was I guess what finally made you accept this change?
I mean, you have to do what you have to do.
Okay.
First of all. Secondly, my family was happy being here. I was
Okay.
the only one that wasn't.
Uh-huh.
So I wasn't gonna keep them from enjoying in the city,
Okay.
right? And so at the end of the day, I also agree to move.
Uh-huh.
So I had to accept the change.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
What was the hardest part about learning English? I'm very curious.
Just training the ear.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so how'd you go about that?
Just listening to
Uh-huh.
English like
Okay.
all day long.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty weird because I grew up an English speaker, so this is all I really know.
Right.
So for you to actually learn it is very impressive.
But you're learning Spanish too,
I'm
right?
trying to.
Yeah.
I have an amazing teacher, so that
It's
helps.
the same.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
the same. Just a
Okay.
whole different language, but it's the same.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
All right. So at what age did you start? Well, what did you start learning first to dance? You say you grew up dancing as a child, correct?
Yeah.
Did you start taking lessons in New Orleans, or how did you transition?
Oh yes, definitely. Like when I was in high school, I joined the dance team
Uh-huh.
in the high. But that was just us getting together, having some fun, going to parades and stuff like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
But then once I was living here and I got acclimated, I was like, I want to go out and dance, and I just ran out of steps.
Okay.
Like, oh no, I want to add something new. I want to learn how to move and this and that. So it took me a few years. I was actually able to start taking lessons seriously for about a year ago.
Would you said a year ago. Would you first start taking lessons?
With what?
Where did you first start taking lessons?
I was going to any random classes, like
Okay.
here and there.
Okay.
Yeah, but my first like actual dance instructor was Dejan
And Deshaun who?
Polanski. Dejan
Okay.
Polanski, yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
He owns
Dejan.
he owns a dance team. What is it called?
Tropic Vibe.
Okay.
Mhm,
And
yeah.
you told me before you were on that team, correct?
Yes, I sure was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so you joined, or so you started taking salsa. Is that what you started with, salsa, or what?
Yeah, like I remember my first class was bachata.
And how was that?
Oh my God, I thought I was able to dance,
And what?
and I was not.
And what do you mean
Yeah.
you were not? Like, why not?
It's a different type of dance when you actually social dancing
Uh-huh.
and actually learning not necessarily a routine, but actually breaking the dance down.
Okay.
It's different. Yeah, like learning the timing, why just learning the timing is a whole different. It's a whole different thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
I understand that. All right. So you go from bachata, that's your first class,
Yeah.
and then just slowly transition into salsa.
Yeah, so he teaches both.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, but that was just my first class,
Okay.
and then I knew I couldn't dance salsa.
Uh-huh.
Like I just knew that.
Okay.
So that was hard.
I understand.
It's still hard.
Yeah, of course. I
Yeah.
remember my first salsa class. So
How was that?
yeah, it's definitely challenging. It's a lot
Yeah.
to memorize, but through, I guess, constant practice, repetition, it
Yeah.
becomes second nature, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. A lot of repetition.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I also think my question to you is, what did you start with? Did you start with on one or on two?
On two.
Okay.
To learn on two. Yeah.
Okay. And so
Yeah.
that's it's different because you can learn one and not know the other. Is what I want to say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought the old salsa were the same.
Right.
Like I just didn't know.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
So like I remember like after a few months of taking classes, they were like, okay, Fran, you're counting on two in a way, but you're dancing on one.
Ah.
And then they explained to me that usually not, like Puerto Rican salsa style is on one.
Oh. Okay.
I was like, well, that explains a lot.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. So so you joined the dance team, correct?
Mhm.
How was that experience for you?
It was amazing.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. I think anybody that's interested in dancing and level up, or just feeling more comfortable with your step, I
Okay.
think what's best is to join a dance team and just be dedicated.
Okay.
You know, for the time being, it takes a lot of time, takes a lot of effort. There were times that where I did not sleep a lot, and then had to go to work in the next morning. But it was worth it. I loved it. But that is my advice.
Okay.
It's awesome. To me, I mean, for me, it works better than just going to a class here and there.
Did you have a big passion for performing?
No.
No?
No.
And why not? I'm curious.
Maybe saying I don't like it is too strong, but I personally prefer social dancing.
Okay.
That's what I like.
I understand that
yeah.
completely. I was on a performance myself, and performing was not my favorite aspect either.
No?
Not at
what?
all. I really
Why not?
I just enjoyed the practices, you know, because I knew
Yeah.
I was getting better. We would have practices, you know, 2 to 3 times a week, and I was practicing maybe each practice was maybe 2 to 3 hours long. So yeah,
That was intense, huh?
yeah. I mean, I know yours was the same thing, right?
Yeah.
You get out late, and you know, so you go to bed late. You gotta go to work the next morning.
Yeah, I wake
But
up sore.
yeah, but I would just say for me personally, you know, my dance level improved so much when I was on that dance team, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So so you go from bachata and then you go from salsa. What other dance styles do you know?
Well, you got me into Kizomba.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh my God.
And
I was not gonna try that.
and I'm curious, why not?
I don't know, cause maybe because at the time I was really trying to get salsa on 2 timing.
Okay.
And it was just not working for me. So I don't. Maybe that's why. But I would just. I wasn't attracted to that dance at that time.
Okay.
But you love it.
It is. That's
So,
definitely my favorite. I love Kizomba.
Yes, you do.
So I mean, I'll just say I've probably been dancing Kizomba for maybe about 3 years now.
It's been a minute then.
It has
It's been some time. Yeah.
Yeah, I started out with private lessons, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. I'm just so happy, like, I came to New Orleans maybe like a year and a half ago, and I met Peter.
Yeah. Yes.
And Peter, you know,
Yeah.
Peter's really good. Peter's a wonderful Kizomba instructor. I was very glad he's down here. And also Tanya, I'm sorry, not Tanya.
Tina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tina's very good as well. So I think we're very blessed to have both of them in New Orleans.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
I agree. Yeah.
And especially Tina for Brazilian Zouk. Tina's amazing at Zouk.
That's the other one that you liked.
Yeah. So you go from salsa or from bachata to salsa to Kizomba, and you know a little bit of Zouk as well, correct?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
You're getting me hooked, Terrence. You're getting me hooked.
So I'm curious, how do you feel about Zouk?
How I feel about Brazilian Zouk, I don't think I feel any type of way towards it. But it's just a whole different dance. Like you move different parts of your body that you might move them in salsa, Kizomba, not really Kizomba, I wouldn't think, but it's just a whole different type of dance.
It is. Yeah,
and I like it. It just
Okay.
it's taking time, and it's gonna take a lot longer to get used to it. But I like it.
Okay.
I like it, yeah.
I feel like Zouk, Brazilian Zouk is definitely my weakness right now. So I definitely need more practice, but I thoroughly enjoy the dance.
So how long have you been dancing Brazilian Zouk then?
Zouk. I feel like I've been doing Zouk on and off, honestly. So back when I lived in Richmond, Virginia, we would go to DC, and they would do sensual bachata. And so, from my understanding, I feel like sensual bachata is pretty much a mix between bachata and Zouk.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's a really beautiful dance. I really enjoy it.
Sure is. Yeah.
It is. It's a very nice dance. But yeah, so at that point, I was doing Zouk on and off, and it wasn't really until I want to say I got down here in Martina where like I was actually able to take a real Zouk class. You know.
Okay.
I went to a couple congresses, and I took like just some Zouk classes there, Brazilian Zouk classes there, which was amazing.
Okay.
But yeah, Tina was, I guess, really the first person I know who really has like a true passion for it, you know.
Oh yeah, she definitely does. Yeah.
Tina definitely does. Well, I'm gonna have her on the show probably tomorrow, so I'm very excited to have Tina on. Tina and Peter, we're gonna have them on. They have a wealth of knowledge on Kizomba, Brazilian Zouk, as well as like salsa and bachata. You know, they're very excellent in their own regards.
Really nice people.
Of course, yeah.
So can I ask you a question?
All right, for sure.
So why do you get into Kizomba, or how?
Oh man. To be honest with you, I don't even know. I know I was living in Richmond, Virginia at the time, and how I was introduced to Kizomba. Only thing I can say is that I was living in Richmond, and there was this Russian guy named Boris,
Okay.
and he was a Kizomba instructor in Richmond, Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was more so like tango and ballroom
Okay.
trained, but somehow he found out about the dance and started teaching it.
Okay.
And so I started going to his class every week. Every Wednesday, I would go to his class and just started practicing. And I truly fell in love with it. He would have a social every Saturday night, and he would play salsa, bachata, and kizomba. So it was a great opportunity for me, practice on Wednesday nights as well as go to the social on Saturday nights.
Okay. Yeah.
And to be honest with you, like why it clicked, I can't even tell you. It's one of those things like why do you like what you like, and it's just like I just do.
Like it.
Yeah, I liked it so much, in fact, that I started taking private lessons with a young lady named Tanya Fisk.
Okay.
And so I would wake up every Sunday morning, and I would drive an hour and a half.
Talking about commitment.
Right? I would drive an hour and a half, and to take this private with her, and I was actually paying quite a lot of money for a private lesson. I was paying a lot of money for it, but I can easily say it was the one thing I look forward to every week.
Okay.
Definitely. Because one, she's an amazing teacher. Her name is Tanya Fisk, teaching in Virginia. But just an amazing teacher. Had such an amazing time. I learned so much because it was just one-on-one,
Right.
So I was just able to practice what I needed to do. But easily one of my favorite things to do. So when I moved here, I really wanted to continue that. And that's
You
why
sure did.
Yeah, that's why I was so happy I found Peter, and also Sergio.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah, Sergio's legit. I'm pretty sure I started taking Sergio's classes. Sergio teaches salsa. I'm pretty sure I started with him. Taking his salsa class, and I'm pretty sure he introduced me to Peter and Tina. We're gonna have Sergio on as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice guy.
Yeah, I spoken. Sergio's the man. He's got the moves.
Yeah, like I remember when Rock and Ball first started. I don't know how long has it been on now, but it's been a while. And I was able to go to one of his classes, and I was just like, oh my God, I want to take classes, but my schedule at the time didn't allow me to. But he got me motivated to start taking classes for sure. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know for a fact. I'm pretty sure we met at Rock and Ball.
Yeah, we did. We sure did.
Exactly. So Sergio used to teach classes there though?
No, so every Tuesday, when it first started, they will have a different instructor teaching a different, lesson. So I went to his.
Okay. Yeah, no, Sergio's nice. He's got some great classes.
Really nice guy. Yeah.
Because he teaches salsa and bachata.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's real good.
Yeah. I'm like, you're nervous there? Te pongo nerviosa? Just like
Quizás.
Can I ask you something?
Please.
Yeah. Okay. So, can you tell me more about Two Left Feet? Like, why? Because I'm still trying to figure it out, y'all. Just so you know.
Trying to figure out what exactly.
What actually made you do this?
Well, I was thinking about it for a while. I wanted to put my energy towards something outside of work.
Okay.
Yeah. And just debating it, and I guess the only one thing I truly love is like taking dance classes.
Yeah.
So I was really contemplating, how can I incorporate my love of dancing into something, and kept thinking about it, kept ruminating on it, and I actually like enjoy listening to podcasts on my free time. You know, just listening to people talk about certain subjects. So I was thinking to myself, I don't really know too many dancing podcasts. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And especially one specifically for like Kizomba or Salsa or Bachata or Brazilian Zouk. So I was like, you know, why not start my own? I know so many amazing dancers. You know, it would be a great opportunity for me to just interview them, talk to them, let them share their stories and their experiences.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
So the biggest obstacle was just building the courage, you know, pull the trigger to start it.
Yeah, where your shoulder?
But I mean, yeah, you know, just thinking about it for a couple of days, and I was like, why not? You know, why not do it?
Yeah.
And so I bought all the equipment, did a lot of research. I've been hitting up a lot of people just trying to get them on the show.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just I mean, to be 100% honest with you, I would love for this to become a full-time job. You know.
It just might.
It's gonna take a lot of work.
It will. It will.
A lot of work. Yeah, but I think it's possible, right?
It's more than possible. Right. You're already on it, and I don't know that we have talked about it. You know, but I think it's really nice. And it's more than nice, right? It's really interesting. It's scary.
Right.
At least, I mean, to me, it's nerve-wracking. But you, like I have said to you before, I think that podcast will be the missing link, right? Okay. I think we do travel as dancers, or you know, those people that know about it, because I just learned about it.
Okay.
You know, about a year ago, I didn't know that people travel for fun.
Yeah.
Like, what? I never heard of that. So, and when you go to those places, not everybody is able to go.
Yeah.
First of all, secondly, there have so much stuff going on in such a limited space or limited time, and you want to do so much, and you can only be at one place at one time, right? So just, I mean, I'm excited for what's to come.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. It's gonna be awesome. So get ready, man.
I mean, you're right about that. I'm very optimistic for the future. You know.
Yeah.
And I think we can bring a lot of value to people just by talking to them, interviewing a lot of people. So, no, you're right.
Yeah. It's gonna be awesome.
I think so.
It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. It's gonna be insane, but it's gonna be awesome.
So tell me, you know different dance styles now. Which one has become your new favorite?
Kizomba and Brazilian Zouk.
And I'm curious, and why do you say that?
Because of you, Terrence.
So why is it my fault exactly? Tell me.
Because you hooked. So I'm hooked.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Brazilian Zouk is really hard for me, like really, really, really hard. So I mean, about comfort level, definitely Kizomba.
Okay.
But I like them both.
Okay.
It's just that, you know, I'm still trying to get used to Brazilian Zouk and learning those parts of my body that I was saying that I'm still not used to, you know. So it's just a challenge, just like salsa is for me.
Okay,
yeah.
so no. See, I was talking to Tina, and she actually has a syllabus for us. So I told her we're gonna start taking powers with her again.
Yeah.
So yeah, she actually she sent it to me. It's actually a very detailed and thorough like syllabus, like you know what I'm saying, like week 1, week 2, week 3.
Okay.
So
nice.
I have to show you that because it's very detailed. It's actually a wonderful opportunity just for, instead of us being so like haphazard and just practicing different things randomly, we'll have something to just base it off
that's
of.
perfect. Yeah, because I need that.
Yeah. So I'm very excited to start that with her.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like my comfort level with Brazilian Zouk as well. It's just I'm not very confident in my skill, you know, my ability to lead it. So
okay,
I mean, just being honest with you. So
shocked. Okay.
So it's you just gotta practice more. We have to practice more, you know, get better.
Sí.
Yeah. But I'm excited. I enjoy it. I enjoy dancing it. I think the reason why I love Kizomba and like Brazilian Zouk is because I truly like some of the songs. You know,
Oh, okay.
I think it truly takes like the dance to a different level
Yeah,
when you truly resonate with the song, when you truly like it, right?
I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I think that's why those are pretty much like my two favorites. Not to say that I don't like salsa or bachata, but I truly like Kizomba music. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
I like Simba too. I really love Simba.
yeah.
Simba is it's more of a workout though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, you're. I
Simba,
know.
yeah, it's a workout.
He's a kind of chill guy.
um, yeah, I also really like some bachata remixes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do like that as
Yeah,
well.
I like that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the sensual bachata. I told you I was gonna. Actually, I won't say anything about that.
No. What?
We might have a future DJ on the show, so I'm very excited for that.
Oh, what?
So
Surprise.
yeah, so I'm actually very excited for that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right, and I'm
Yeah.
actually a truly fan of his music. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, so
Okay.
if that,
Oh,
that
that's
happens,
exciting.
it is. I'm very excited for
Cool. Cool. Cool.
that.
Why?
Mm,
No. Okay. So, I know we talk about a little bit about it, but
uh,
so when you're realistic and I don't know if you have done this already, but when you're realistic and you see and you look into the future and you take those emotions out, what you see, um, what do you foresee for Two Left Feet?
what do I see? When I take my emotions out,
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you have done that.
I don't know if I have either. Honestly,
Okay.
I think the hardest part is just going to be to staying consistent with it. You know,
Yeah.
I think it's so easy now because we're still in the beginning stages. But like, how am I going to feel like a year in?
Okay.
You know,
Oh.
like a year and a half in, when I've just been working every day straight. You know,
Yeah.
and I don't really, and I won't see the light at the end of the tunnel if there even is that.
Okay.
I think that's the real test. Is how do I feel a year in? But I think my constant reminder is like, my day job. I'm not really a real fan of it. So,
Okay.
um, me going to work every day is a constant reminder of why I'm doing this.
Okay. Oh, that will
Right?
do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to keep that fire going.
Okay.
Stay grinding, stay working every day, keep hitting up people,
Okay.
trying to find guests for the show. My ultimate goal needs to be to provide value to people.
Okay.
To make sure that people are learning something. I wanna try and teach something. I have guests on that can teach something, that can give their story. So I feel like, in fact, I know it. I know for a fact that as long as I can provide value and I do this long enough, I'll be rewarded.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah. Definitely.
so
Yeah.
the goal is just to provide value and continue to do this for the rest of my life. Honestly,
Okay.
you know.
This is serious.
Yeah.
This is very
Yeah,
serious.
so
Okay.
and it's really it's like two parts. It's one part scary and like also one part amazing because
Yeah.
I am the limiting factor. If you understand me,
Okay.
like this thing can go as far as I take it,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So, and it's also scary because at the same time, it's all up to us. It's all up to me. This will go as far as I'm willing to put the work in,
Yeah.
right? So, but like I said, I'm still very optimistic for it.
Yeah.
I'm actually excited to learn. When I first started doing this, I knew nothing about the audio engineering. So
Yeah.
it was crazy. Just trying to set everything up and just Googling it and YouTubing it. But it was just so different because I was eager to learn it.
Yeah.
I was eager to learn it. I wanted to learn it. So I can tell you, like, instantly for this, even in these beginning stages, I ran into so many obstacles, but I was excited to, overcome them.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. It was really cool. I enjoyed it.
Okay. Yeah. Like for me, I mean, I'm pretty sure I've only seen like a really small percentage of what you've been going through, to put this together. Uh, but I don't know. Like, I'm just still in shock. Like, I'm like, what is going on right now? um, so for you guys, like, it just like to me, I just woke up at one day and he's just like researching all kind of stuff. And I'm like, Terrence, what are you doing? It's like, oh, just don't worry about it. I'm like, Terrence, like, what's going on? Like, the days go by. I'm like, what is going on? And one day, you tell me, like, oh, I'm going to do this podcast. I'm like, okay. Like, what's going on? Oh, I got the equipment. It's coming in. Like, what? What's going on? It's going to be about this. It's going to be about that. I'm like, I still, like, like, it's just like, what is going on? Like, what is going on? Like, like, how long has been thinking about this? Right. And just to, for me personally, to being able to witness an idea, a dream come together is amazing. Like, seeing you motivated is motivating me, right? It's just amazing. It's just amazing. I don't think, like, I'm pretty sure, like, I feel it in my soul that if this is what you want to do, people will support you. And like you said, this will get as far as you take it. And I think that, I don't know, like, the community in general is missing that. I don't think we have ever had that connection, that place where we can actually go and connect these dances. Like, it has always been, at least for me, I don't know, somebody else, it has always been word of mouth. It's like, oh, this person knows this person, but what do you do? Like, for me, like, I'm in a whole new place. I don't know anybody. I don't know the person that knows that person. And at the time, Google wasn't that great. So it's like, where did I go? What do you do? And I think with technology now, of course, we're not gonna go backwards. It's gonna give people in the future, like, they're gonna be able to go back and see what those people that they're looking at right now didn't, back in the day. Where they're coming from. It's gonna be, the community will be able to go somewhere and find some motivation.
Yeah, definitely.
Some path, I guess.
That's why I've been trying to, like, really just document everything, to show this journey. So I think I'm excited. I've been hitting up a lot of people. I'll say in this past week I probably hit up maybe 200, 250 people.
That's a lot of people.
On Instagram, like Facebook, and it's really cool because, like, a lot of people don't respond. Some people want to see a finished product.
Right.
And then there's another section of people who, like, just instantly said, yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
And so that's amazing. So between, like, we'll say, between those 250 people that I've hit up, 32 have said yes, just like off the jump, the rip, which is amazing. So
that is amazing.
It is,
this is like in the the beginning stages,
exactly.
like at the very beginning stages.
And so it's like validating and it's reassuring to know that that people will support you and, like, help you throughout this journey.
Oh yeah.
So. And it's also helping and reassuring to have you on my side as well. I'll say that honest 100%. Since day one, you've been very supportive, and I really appreciate that. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to have these people on, to talk to them, to hear their story. Because, like I said, they have so much experience. A lot of these people, the people I've already had on the podcast, both of them, the both people I've had on already they both own their own dance studios. They both were on performance teams. They've been dancing for multiple years, 10 plus years in their lives. So the information they have is just, so valuable. So many people from beginner all the way to advanced, can find some type of lesson. It's amazing to just hear their story, because they're also business owners as well.
Yeah.
They're
They have taken it to a whole other level.
Yeah, and I can say that they're doing what they love. They're both a full time, instructors and business owners. Like their lives revolved around salsa, around dancing.
Yeah.
So
That's insane.
it is. It's amazing. They are. I'm to be 100% honest. I'm jealous. I would love to do what I love for a living.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people would.
Oh yeah, yeah. Isn't that everybody's dream?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, those episodes are really good. I'm so glad I got to talk to them, and they were just they were regular people, normal people, down to earth.
Yeah.
Had a great conversation with them. It was wonderful. So glad.
Yeah, I was able to see these interviews.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really nice people, and I think, like you were saying, that's reassurance, and it also shows the type of community, or that podcast is diving into, right?
Yeah.
And I think, that, like, it doesn't matter where you're from, what you do, like, what your background is. I don't know. It's something about that environment that it just sucks you in, and this is, I'm not want to, I mean, I don't know how people feel about it, but to me, it's like, if this is heaven, then this is it.
Okay.
Like, this is good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good with that.
Okay.
It's just that type of environment. Like, people are just open. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, just like those two guys, people are just open and welcoming, and it's okay. Yeah, it's insane, but it's just what it is. Yeah, there's not much more to that. Yeah.
So, tell me a little bit more about yourself, please. As far as your day job, you think you can do this for the rest of your life?
The podcast?
Oh, your day job.
My day job? Oh no.
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 So what is this right here then?
A
stepping stone to something greater?
I mean, most definitely.
Okay.
There's no way I'm going back.
Okay.
But I think I'm at this phase of my life where I have tried different things, and I'm able to say, okay, I don't want to try that, because I have learned certain things about myself, right? And there are certain things that I am willing to try that I haven't, and give those things a try, but I'm not 100% sure, of my future, but I'm very certain of certain things that I don't want to try. So I'm just on that, on the stage of my life where I can actually say, or I don't want to try that, or and understand why not, right? And just stick with things that I really do. And if something gets on the way, me enjoying that thing that I like to do, then being able to recognize that and just drop it because it's not worth it.
Okay.
But it has taken me a while, to understand that. So just that's where I am. Like, I have an idea of where I want to go, what I want to do, right? I know certain things I don't want to go through in a few years from now. So I work towards those things, like dancing is one of those things that I have, that I always liked, that it came a point in my life where I was like, I'm not enjoying this.
Okay.
I'm not having a good time. Like, what is going on? Like, I was frustrated. Like, I did not want to do it. I was just stuck. And I didn't understand why, if I love it so much, right? If I have always enjoyed it. So, just, I had to understand or realize to actually take a step back and be like, okay, this is what's getting in the way between you and dancing. You have to let that go. And that's what I did. So now I'm going social dancing. I'm trying different things that work better for me.
Okay.
So that's what I see in my future. And as far as like my day job, it's not, I'm not going to say that's not what I want to do. It's because it's simply not what I'm going to do. But it's definitely professionally for what I will, what I'm working towards to it's preparing me for those steps that are to come.
Okay.
You know, so it's not a waste of time. Uh, that I made sure of.
Okay, I understand
when
that.
I took that job. Yeah.
I definitely understand that. I think we're all working towards like a greater goal, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So what is I guess what would be your ideal job then, full time?
Um, you already know. No. My goal is to own like either a guest house or a boutique hotel.
Okay.
You know, just a place where people can go. You know, have a good time and feel like somebody's living room, either the place that you had growing up and you felt comfortable, the place that the place that you call home, or the place where you wanted to go.
Okay.
You know, it's just that place. So yeah, that's my dream. I can see me doing that for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Almost definitely. Yeah.
That's also in the hospitality business then. Okay, I understand that.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
A lot. Yeah. A lot.
No, I understand that completely.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
Can you tell me a little bit more about yourself, Terrence?
about myself.
Yeah.
Currently serve in the United States military.
Yeah.
27 years old. For a long time, I was just living life kind of aimlessly, you know.
Yeah.
Like really no goals or aims in life. So it's kind of like it feels kind of good to have a goal to work towards and like a reason to get up in the morning besides just your alarm clock, you know.
Oh yeah. Yes.
So I'm very thankful for that. I don't want to like really rush this process, you know. And what I mean is I don't want to be in such a rush that I don't want to be in such a rush that I like miss life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you get me. So like.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't want like life to rush by me. So I'm trying to like. Since I've been working on this, I feel like there's been a million things I need to do every day, and I need to do it, but I also need to slow down, you know, and just like realize like this is my life flashing before my eyes, you know.
Yeah.
So I need to. I guess what I really want to say is I need to enjoy this journey.
Oh, most
right?
Yes.
Yeah,
you
enjoy
have
the
to.
journey. Because I feel like the end result is inevitable, you know.
Yeah.
If I continue to just give value, I feel like the end result is inevitable. So I need to fall in love with the journey, just fall in love with the process, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be patient.
And that's the hardest part, right?
Yeah.
Being patient. You know, because I want it all right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, being patient. I feel like that's the key.
Well, I read somewhere, some quote somewhere.
Okay.
They were saying like, you know, when you ask yourself or you ask somebody about their day or what they did yesterday, things doesn't seem to have changed much, right? From a day to day, doesn't seem to have changed much. But in your case, look a week ago.
Right. A lot
like this is not what your life looked like a week ago.
Correct.
At all.
You're right about that.
So, you know, I think you will figure it out. Yeah. Like, you know, like I don't know. I think it's their journey. Like, it will be a personal journey.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? And it's just it's gonna be yours, and you're gonna have to own it.
Yeah.
And there might be things that you don't like, but it's part of it. Because you know, how are you gonna know what you truly like if you don't know what you don't like? That's my way of thinking, right? Because I cannot know what's all the things that I like. Because I mean, how many things that I've tried, you know, so far, but I can definitely say I don't like something. You know what I mean?
No, definitely. I understand.
So I think that's gonna happen to you.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like
obviously you're realizing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're 100% right. I think it's just like I just talk. It's kind of scary because I just know like it all falls on my shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like no one's gonna do this for me, so I have to put this work in every day.
Yeah, but I think I mean definitely sounds terrible, but yes, it's on you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's not like
It's freeing at the same time.
yeah, I mean it's your journey because
Mhm.
you're that one person building that platform
Yeah.
that it's gonna impact so many
I hope
lives,
so.
you know, that is gonna help somebody
Mhm.
somewhere
Yeah.
one day, you know. And I personally might not fully understand that, right? Because I'm not that person.
Mhm.
But I can see why it might be well, why is nerve wracking,
Yeah.
right? And it's an idea. Like, who is to say that idea is gonna work,
Yeah.
right? We cannot see into the future. But I think that even though it's your journey, because like I said, you're the one building that platform, it's not your journey alone.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if we were, then I wouldn't be here.
Okay.
You know, and if we were, then those 30 plus people would have hitting you up when when they haven't seen the final product,
Yeah.
right? Like there's it's at the very beginning stage.
Yeah.
Like this is haven't even taken off.
Yeah.
Like it's still on the ground, right?
Right.
So I think it's amazing, and I think that shows to like what the community needs,
Mhm.
and I think it's gonna be that is important for those people to have a voice.
Yeah.
So, like, excuse me, like I said, it's not just your journey; it's gonna be other people's journey,
Yeah. No, I
whether
understand
you
that.
know them or not, you know what I mean.
Definitely.
But that support is definitely there.
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely. I definitely understand that.
so it's okay.
um. Well, I'm gonna keep it 100% honest with you, Dama.
Dime.
I'm so glad I got to have you on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Give the audience a place where they can like reach out to you if they want to get in contact with you. Go ahead and plug yourself. So what is your Twitter? What's your Instagram?
Oh my goodness.
Or do you have one at all?
Do I have a Twitter? I have a Twitter. I
Okay.
don't use Twitter.
Okay. What about Instagram?
This is crazy. You can guys always reach me up. My Instagram is Fransheska. It's FRANSHE.
Okay.
Z as in zebra S. And I should be able to come up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Instagram is the best place.
All right.
Yeah, for me.
Sure
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Like I said, Dom, I'm so glad you came on. I really appreciate it.
I love to be here. And, going through this journey with you.
Hey.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you all for joining us. Episode 5 of the Two Left Feet podcast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it a wrap.
Y'all have a good one.
Hey, hey, hey.